Carly Pearce jumped the shark with her latest single and just landed face first into I don't give a shit about sound anymore, I'm famous. With her new album or song, was it Closer to You, I think it's called? I don't know. Some really shitty pop song. I queued it up the day before it came out. It was already out in like the UK because obviously time zone differences. So on Thursday night I went to go to it and it said like it wasn't uploaded yet, so I queued it up, and the next morning I get in my car and all of a sudden this pop song starts playing. I'm like, why the fuck did my phone go straight to this? And it was the Carly Pearce song. I'm just like, oh come on Carly, like what the fuck? She went from being the awesome backup singer on that Josh Abbott band song to Every Little Thing to Hide the Wine, which is fine, to this. Like, what the fuck?
It's upsetting. It's upsetting, but it's a thing that just keeps happening, and so it's like I'm not surprised. I'm not even fazed by it because it's like, all right, fine.
Yeah, well, because it's just such a bummer because. It's one thing if they've had hints of it, like how we've talked about how artists coming up now, they don't have to pretend they used to be country because this is what's popular, so they just have to copy what's popular to be moving up. But what sucks about Carly Pearce is she was famous for doing bluegrass, like actual bluegrass at Dollywood. Not Dollywood. Like, that was what she used to do. She used to be in a bluegrass band and singing at that. Like, that's what she was famous for. And then she got, found by Josh Abbott and did the Not That Wasn't That Drunk song. And then she got famous for a song about, like, one of the best heartbreak songs that's ever been written. It's so emotional. It has a fucking dobro solo. And then she goes to Closer to You, 'Cause I Love You, Tattoo Tribal Man. Like,
fucking Tribal Man. I blame Tribal Man.
I blame him too. But it was so funny. There was like some tweet where it's just like, oh my god, Carly Pearce went from heartbreak to falling in love in one album. And I was just like, yeah, it's called songwriting, and most people do that on the same album.
Usually.
Yeah, you don't just have a heartbreak album and hop into a happy album. That's not a fucking thing, you dipshit. But, unless you're bad. But, so it sucks like, when we started this podcast, we were I'm pretty sure if you go back to like episode 1 or 2 or something, we're talking about how excited we are for Carly Pearce because Every Little Thing is such a good song. And then her album came out and we're like, there was some good on it, there was some not good on it. Like If My Name Was Whiskey is a great song too, but so we're like, maybe down the road we'll do a Carly Pearce episode. It's never happening. There's never going to be a Carly Pearce episode.
Nope. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's just never happening. Sorry. Like, I don't know why that just reminded me of the CMA joke I saw. I think like Grady Smith tweeted it out or something where it was some line that they had at the CMAs where Brad Paisley was just like, 2018 has been a great year for male country artists, and Carrie Underwood's like, finally.
Yep.
So that was funny. But I love Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood as hosts, but I wish they'd host better music.
Yeah.
Except I think Brad Paisley has a new single coming out tomorrow about the rodeo, so I'll have to check that out. Maybe it'll actually be a good one.
I did see people tweeting about it. I think it was available for listen somewhere, and I think he played it last night. And apparently it is. I think apparently it's like a George Strait tribute type song.
Oh, that's awesome. Brad Paisley, he'd had some missteps with like Wheelhouse wasn't good. Or it wasn't, they had some good songs on it, but overall it wasn't that good of an album. And then Moonshine in the Trunk was mostly just mediocre to bad. And then Love and War had some really good ones on it, but still was kind of not classic Brad. There were still some that were just kind of mediocre. So I'm hoping with this next one you can go back and get some classic fucking Brad Paisley out of it, because obviously I'm a Brad Paisley apologist, but I know when he's not being like himself or very good country, so I hope that he...
Accidental Racist, greatest song ever.
That is true. That is a masterpiece.
Well, actually, I saw the track listing on his new album, and it's actually just that
on
new...
purpose racist?
Well, it's just that that George Strait tribute song, new single, and then it's just Accidental Racist parts 3 through 11.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. But yeah.